kind of idea. There's God and there's everything else. There's the creator-creature distinction. Now, why am I bringing that up here? Well, it's because we maintain the creator-creature distinction at every point in the creator-creature relation, including right here in the hypostatic union. So we're not going to need to keep in front of us that creator-creature distinction, even in the joining of the divine and human natures in the hypostatic union. Okay, all right. So that's the first. And again, just keeping the natures distinct. Again, just Orthodox Christology, not even particularly Reformed Orthodox or anything. This is just Orthodox Christian teaching. Now, secondly, while these natures are distinct, these natures are also genuinely united. Yeah. Now, I think at this point it's helpful, just as an exercise, to think about the way of negation for a moment. So we're going to say sort of what the union is not as a way to sort of help us understand what the union is. And you can kind of say, you can give a lot of different examples. There's a whole host of concepts available to us that we can say the union is not this and that. So for example, we would say the union between the divine and human in the mediator is not a sacramental union. It's not a mystical union. It's not a redemptive historical union. There's all kinds of unions out there. What I want to highlight here is that it's not an ontological union. Now, why do I highlight that? Well, when you're talking about ontology, you're talking about a theory of being. And when we join the divine and the human in the mediator, we are not blending the being of the creator with the being of what is created. So just to use more creedal language, in the joining of the divine and the human in the hypostatic union, there's no confusion, conversion, or conflation of the natures, right? They remain distinct even as they are united. Now, it doesn't rise to the level of a kind of creedal language, but William Shedd, I believe he was Scottish dogmatic theologian, he said in the incarnation, there's no transmutation of one nature into the other. And I find that's a helpful way of speaking. Like there's no transmutation of one nature into the other in the joining of these two distinct natures in the hypostatic union. So, all right, now you might be saying, okay, well, you're just telling me what the union is not. Can you tell me what the union is? And again, here, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have church history to help us. And what we're going to say here from church history is that the union is personal. The union is personal. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, it's that these two distinct natures, the divine nature and the human nature, these two distinct natures are joined in the person, and in particular, in the person of the Son. So in the person of the Son, we have the joining of these two distinct natures that remain distinct, even in the genuine union. Okay, now, again, these 2 points very basically are just Christian orthodoxy. This isn't